The year was 1935. January's chill gripped Kansas City, driving people indoors for warmth and solace. At the Grand Old President Hotel, a lone figure stepped through the revolving doors, seeking refuge from the biting wind. He was a man shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that would baffle detectives for years to come. He signed the register as Roland T. Owen, but that name, like everything else about him, proved to be an enigma. Roland T. Owen, if that was his real name, became a phantom within the hotel's elegant walls. He rarely emerged from room 1046, preferring the company of shadows to the bustle of the hotel's lobby. The staff found him peculiar. He always kept his door locked, demanding that the maids announce themselves loudly before entering. Even then, he insisted on keeping the room unusually dark, the heavy curtains drawn against the daylight. His interactions with the outside world were equally strange. He received few visitors, and those who did come described a nervous, jittery man, always looking over his shoulder as if pursued by unseen eyes. He spoke little, revealing nothing of his past, his purpose in Kansas City, or the fear that seemed to consume him. Days turned into nights, the clock on the lobby wall ticking away the minutes of Roland T. Owen's stay. As the hours bled into one another, his behaviour grew stranger still. One evening, a bellhop, summoned to room 1046, found Owen in the grip of an unseen terror. "Someone is trying to kill me," he whispered, his eyes darting around the room as if searching for a hidden assailant. But the room was empty, save for Owen and his mounting paranoia. He requested the bellhop to connect him with a Dr. H.C. McBride. Yet when asked for the doctor's number, Owen hesitated, finally admitting he didn't have it. Instead, he asked the bellhop to use the phone directory. This curious exchange only deepened the enigma surrounding the man in room 1046. He seemed desperate for help, yet unwilling or unable to divulge the source of his fear. The following day, Owen left the hotel for a brief period, his movements shadowed by an air of urgency. He returned later that evening with an unknown man, their conversation a hushed murmur lost in the hotel's quiet hum. Witnesses later described the stranger as tall and well-built with a sinister demeanour. The two men retreated into the confines of room 1046, their interaction cloaked in secrecy. This shadowy encounter would be the last time anyone saw Roland T. Owen alive. On January 4th, 1935, a maid's knock echoed through the silent hallway, unanswered at room 1046's door. She tried the knob, finding it unlocked, a stark contrast to Owen's usual insistence on security. Pushing open the door, she stepped into a scene of unimaginable horror. The room, dimly lit by a single flickering lamp, reeked of death. And there, sprawled upon the bed, lay Roland T. Owen, his body a mangled testament to a brutal and frenzied attack. He had been savagely beaten and stabbed, his hands bound with wire, his head wrapped tightly in towels. The savagery of the murder sent chills down the spines of even the most hardened detectives. Who could have inflicted such violence upon this seemingly ordinary man? And why? As investigators combed through the blood-stained room, they found themselves faced with more questions than answers. Owen's few possessions offered little in the way of clues. His wallet, stripped of any identification, lay open and empty, adding another layer to the enigma. The only personal effect of note was a cryptic message scribbled on a piece of hotel stationery. "Don't believe it." Don't believe what? The note, like the man himself, remained an enigma, a riddle wrapped in a mystery. Word of the gruesome murder in room 1046 spread like wildfire through Kansas City, fanning the flames of speculation. The newspapers, hungry for a sensational story, dubbed it the mystery of room 1046, and readers devoured every detail, however gruesome. But for all the theories and conjecture, the truth remained elusive. Who was Roland T. Owen? What brought him to Kansas City? And who wanted him dead? Detectives pursued every lead, but each path led to a dead end. The investigation hit a wall, the case growing colder with each passing day. The mystery deepened when an anonymous caller contacted a local funeral home, offering to pay for Owen's burial expenses. The caller, a woman, refused to identify herself, adding yet another layer of intrigue to the already baffling case. Who was this mysterious benefactor, and what was her connection to the slain man? Despite their best efforts, the police were unable to crack the case. Roland T. Owen, the man who checked into room 1046, vanished into thin air, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a chilling mystery that continues to captivate and confound to this day. The unsolved murder of Roland T. Owen remains a chilling reminder of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of even the most ordinary lives. It is a tale of secrets and lies, of fear and violence, a stark reminder that some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved. Was Owen the victim of mistaken identity? Did he stumble upon a dangerous secret, one that cost him his life? Or was he running from a past that finally caught up with him in the confines of room 1046? Today, over 80 years later, the mystery of room 1046 continues to fascinate and frustrate in equal measure. It stands as a stark testament to the enduring power of the unknown, a puzzle that continues to challenge our assumptions and remind us that some doors are better left unopened. We are left to grapple with the same questions that haunted those who first investigated the case. Who was Roland T. Owen? And what secrets died with him in that lonely hotel room? Perhaps the answers lie buried deep within the annals of time, waiting for some intrepid soul to unearth them. Or perhaps some mysteries are simply not meant to be solved.